Hey everyone, welcome back to Aloha Bowls. Today we're going to be making a delicious pot of homemade vegan apple crisp. That's right, it's perfect for winter, autumn, spring, or even summer if you live in a cold climate. The best part about this is that it's zero sugar, but it's still absolutely delicious. Not to mention you can top this apple crisp with coconut yogurt and it will be gobbled up in seconds. I hope you enjoy this video and let's get straight into the apple crisp. Today we're going to be using an 8-inch pan to fill up with 3 to 4 apples, depending on how many apples you want inside your apple crisp. So we're basically just going to start by cutting our apples in halves and then thinly slicing every apple slice. Afterwards, you're going to put the apple slices onto your pan gently and try to keep the entire base coat even in the best way possible. Just a little reminder to use organic Honeycrisp or any type of very sweet red apple because that's what's going to make your apple crisps delicious and bake really well in the oven with lots of nutritious health and benefits. Now we're going to be adding half a cup of oats. You can use old-fashioned rolled oats or quick oats as I am here because that's what I had on hand. This is actually a cinnamon and brown sugar mix, so it does come with a bit of sugar, but if you don't want sugar, that's perfectly fine. Now we're going to be adding half a cup of your preferred flour. You can just use all-purpose flour, whole wheat flour, or chickpea flour as I'm using here, as well as gluten-free flour and oats to make this gluten-free. Now we're going to be adding 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and as you can see, I'm really packing it in there. That's what's going to boost this to really give it that flavor. Now we're going to be using some sea salt, and I highly recommend real salt. It's delicious and wholesome and definitely unrefined. Now we're going to mix up all of our dry ingredients and add the final ingredient, vegan butter. This vegan butter is the Melt Organic non-GMO vegan butter. I didn't initially like using vegan butter because I thought it was quite pricey, but now I've noticed that vegan butter is delicious and perfect for many recipes. We're going to chop up our refrigerated vegan butter and then simply add those chops into the oats and mush them together with your hands. That way you can make a nice apple crisp mix and just really clump everything up to get small chunks perfect for your apple crisp. Now we're going to be adding our oat mixture and just simply pouring it over all of the apple slices. If it does seem a bit dry to you, you can add more vegan butter or some sort of plant oil to add some more moisture, but this mixture was perfectly fine for me when I ate my apple crisp. Now we're going to be putting this 8-inch pan right into the oven. My oven does not require preheating, but if it does, simply add 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 1 hour long to bake your delicious apple crisp. Now we're going to be putting it right into the oven and I'll see you in 1 hour. Now that we're done baking, we're going to be taking our pan out, and finally, the best part, taste test. I actually scooped this right onto a plate and topped it with vegan coconut yogurt. But if you'd like to add vegan ice cream or any type of plant-based alternative to dairy or cream, that'd be perfect to add a nice sweet touch to your savory and sweet apple crisp. I'm not even joking when I tell you this is the coziest baked good you could ever make with only 5 ingredients. I mean, that is just insane. And honestly, this turned out really well. I love the texture of this apple crisp and the delicious flavors dancing together. Now let's taste test with my mom and see if she likes it.
It's really good. Thank you. Hit the spot.